Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you are doing great. This is MC Wamaji and welcome back again. Now, today let me speak about this topic. Maybe you have been ever be a victim on this. Yeah? Have you ever worked with the relatives? Have you ever been employed by one of your uncle, your brother, your sister, your distant cousin? How was the relationship in work? Others, they say that is the worst experience ever passed in their life. You know, in this topic, I show you some of the tips that you can do to avoid the collision with these family members. And some of the family members, they are very good. Some of them have sponsored their family, maybe their friends, their workmates, and they have moved very fast. Other people will say, if you want to fail in life, being employed by your relatives. Others will say, if you want collision as early as possible, just work for your relatives. Yes, sometimes we put a tick, sometimes we put a wrong, because there are those people who have worked with their relatives and they have seen the benefits. Yeah, there are those who have worked with the relatives and they are still big beneficiaries. There are those who work with the relatives and now they end up in prison, other in jails, other they even fight. You fight your uncle like no never. You fight your sister. You fight your brother. Yeah, and even now you have never even maybe speak with each other, and the relationship gets separated completely. What is this thing that you are supposed to know you didn't know? What are you supposed to apply you didn't apply? Were you supposed to do you didn't do? And what were you supposed to know you didn't know? Now, in this case, I will show you some of the petty things when it comes maybe to working with them. In this case, let me take an example. Maybe you're working with one of your uncle. He have employed you in a shop. When you hear someone is entrusting you with the money, you be a cashier. Be very cautious with this. Why? Because there you encounter a lot of deficit. And when this person, when he is making his sales, he encounter a lot of deficit. He starts doubting on you, thinking that maybe you are the person taking money or you are hiding money. Because sometimes business get losses. Yeah, maybe you are interested with a certain stock and they are missing stocks. These people, they might think you are the person who is missing with the stocks. They are the person who is using the stocks. Maybe you are hiding the stocks. Yeah, maybe you are in a bakery. Then maybe they start thinking that maybe you are eating even too much. Maybe you are taking other, you are giving out food or something with the case. Yeah, this normally happen when he tell you or she tell you that I entrust you with my counter, I entrust you with you be my cashier. Be very cautious and open your antennae, open your ears, open your eye, open your heart, open everything, even open your spirit, so that it can help you wherever the case. There are those people who still work under the cashier and they're still doing well, but be very cautious of this, because even you find that you can employ your son, your daughter, and he put you in a big mess. Yeah, and you encounter a big loss. So when someone says you, I will assure you, and I've maybe entrusted you with a certain department, be very cautious about this one. Another thing is about time. Being punctual always. There are those people who normally say, because I'm working with my uncle, because this is my brother, I will appear in the job at the right time. Those who have been appearing on late time. But remember, one day you you might find your brother or your sister or your cousin or your uncle with that temper. Yeah, and maybe in one way or the other, he might if he meet you on the way, maybe you're coming late. Yeah, and there are those people who even have experienced this one. Yeah, because I'm working with my uncle, I'm working with my relatives. All these things. Then from there, you find yourself in a messy. He make you a lot of noise. He make for you noises, and you feel like this is not the place to work on. Yeah, maybe he might even carry that noise even from work to home where you are living. He might even try to tell you should do this, you should do this. Yeah, everybody should wake up early. So be punctual always. Arise early. like any other workmate. Avoid this derailment. You think that maybe because you're working in your relatives, no one will make noise for you. My friend, you lose a job and it will be very easy. Another thing, always make a relationship with the workmate. Avoid being selfish. Avoid being so unique. Like, and ensure that you have a good relationship with their workmates. Ensure even your workmates are missing you. These are the people who can tell you the secret. You know what? If you come up with egos, if you become so ego, yeah, in that company, in that job, you're even misleading other people. You're even making other people to be deployed or to be departed from the work. Absolutely, you will miss a lot. Yeah, you make other people to cry. I'm sure you will not exist in that work because there are those people who have made their friends. Yeah, because you are working in your uncle's business, you're working in your uncle's enterprise. Now you are making other people to suffer. My friend, make relationship with other employees. So those are the people who will tell you the secret, yeah, and maybe whatever the boss is doing or thinking about you. Yeah, you might even be the biggest loser if you are not aware about it. So ensure that the relationship between, even if it's not close with your relatives, ensure that the relationship with you and the person who is maybe the employers, other employees, sorry, it's working. It's, yeah, you are relating with other employees and things can be very smooth. Don't be unique, don't be rich, and don't be accept to be given too much freedom in that business. Ensure even where you are working, you are limited in some way, either maybe you are limited with either space or maybe there are things that you cannot do. Don't be, don't do it. Don't embrace yourself like you are the one who owns that business. You might be a big loss, and people have end up maybe in such a messy. Another thing, and I think is the last one. Avoid maybe when it's come maybe staying at home or something of that case. Ensure you are always at the last thing. Don't be too hurried to do something. Don't be too fast to do something. Yeah. Always be at the back. Maybe when it comes to using things at the house, don't be. You are the one who is maybe starting eating food, maybe bathing, you are taking too long. Those are the things that you find people are made petty things. Always be very smart. Like, you can do this, you can do this. You can clean house. Don't wait even your maybe other children to do something that you can do. You can just do it. Yeah. If something that maybe you are colliding with the children's, yeah, just avoid them. Avoid it. Don't stay there always. Keep yourself busy with the other things. Then you find that they will not have this time for you to talk about you. Because the more you stay there, the more you collide, the more you get into messy. And the last one, if you get another opportunity when you are in your bosses, it might not paying a lot, or it might not maybe pay according to what you have been paid, but you have got another opportunity. Please excuse yourself. Things like that is someone with, it's a spirit that is opening your mind. If you get another opportunity, don't pass it fast. Go, see how it is, then you can evacuate yourself. You can excuse yourself and then you disappear. Don't stay there when there is another opportunity maybe being open. See you in the next. Before even we go to that, what is the worst experience you have experienced in working with relatives? I know you have the answer for this. See you in the next video.